Basically in this video I'm going to be doing a comparison between the old best equipment and this new equipment they added this update. I haven't recommed it or really put much on it, I've just started and that's about it really. But let's first of all, I'm just going to test a single left click with the new buffed claymore. If I actually take my G-Jug off, you can see 20, just over 20 mil. And now let's put on the new equipment, which gives pretty insane stats. I mean, compared to these especially. So we go from 20 mil. I don't have 100% crit chance because I'm not using anything, but as you can see, it's slightly more damage. Note that it doesn't have the speed, which is a bit annoying. But this is very good considering the price of it. Like, there's no point really getting this Molten stuff, especially also because it only gives the damage when you're at full health. So you may as well just use the new equipment. You can see I get on a crit. By the way, I'm using no armor, no pet right now. Well, I think I've got no pet. Let me make sure actually. Yep. I have 21 million damage, which is on Berserk with the Claymore. Now let me put on the new the old equipment. And now I get about the same or a little bit lower in damage. Note that you do get speed from the old equipment if you choose to put the speed attribute on it. But in terms of price, this set of equipment costs an absolutely insane amount of money more than this. This is like, right now, even just after the update that I'm recording this, it's not even like 50 mil. It's less than 50 mil. Whereas these, I don't know the full price. I think it's multiple billion though. The reason I'm testing this without any armor or G-Drag is because the G-Drag perk increases your actual damage, which is additive to the bonus of the Molten equipment. Basically means that overall, the more damage you get, percentage damage that you get, the worse the dominance perk actually is. Whereas these go off strength and crit damage, which are all multiplicative with each other. So for example, if I now used a G-Drag, I don't actually have 1 bill in the bank, but I should be able to sort of show you a clear example. This is with the dominance. I'm getting 25 mil. Now that I have Solitaire on this, not Chimera. Now if I put this on it, and I put this equipment, you know that I can now see. You can see now a slightly bigger increase in damage, and that increase in damage will become more prominent the more money that's in your bank with the G-Drag. Forgot to mention in the video, but the reason I wasn't using armor is because I wanted to make it a fair balance test, because different people have different tiers of armor or pets. So some people will have G-Drag, some people will have like really good Necron armor. So I kind of wanted to just go with a mid ground and just use nothing, just to make sure. Also, I'm poor, I don't have Necron armor. So basically, the more damage you get, the better the new equipment is. So at my level, like my sharpness, with the fact that I have sharpness 7 on my Claymore, stuff like this will mean that basically the new equipment for me is a lot better. Of course the speed's nice. I mean, if you have this dominance equipment, you may as well just keep, or this Molten equipment, you may as well just keep playing with it. However, I mean, there are also a few perks of these that are nice. Like this one has a nice tank perk. This has a, and this perk isn't the best. I mean, it's okay. I'm assuming that 10% more damage is additive, so it won't really be noticeable. This one is probably better for if you're newer to dungeons, and this one is, it's not really that good, but it's just nice. It's nice extra damage. Say I were to actually check my EHP right now. This is with nothing on again. But my EHP with the new one is 42k. With the old one, or with the Molten, it is 30k. So it's a loss. It's also a lot more HP with these. And the reason for that is because you can star them, and you can see that they have a lot more stats in dungeons than out of dungeons. So what do I think this means for Molten equipment? I think Obviously the prices will go down. There's no reason to spend billions of coins anymore on these unless you're trying to basically hypermax the game. I mean, there is a reason to buy these in that they are, the speed is a nice perk, which will mean that you're not going to be sacrificing something like your Necron's boots for Maxwell's boots to get the speed when you can use the speed attribute on these. However, I think that overall people just won't bother buying these, and it's not going to be frowned upon to use the new equipment at all because they're just good. They're just very good. I mean, plus 200 strength alone is insane compared to like the plus 20 that these give. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for you if you're looking to if you were looking to see if it's worth buying them. I would say definitely. Also, you can see the effect of the new skills here, where they stun the mob. You can see by the little question marks that go over their head.